I used to hold on too long to moments already gone. I tried to fix what was finished and call it staying strong. I confused loyalty with fear. I confused effort with love. I kept breathing life into ashes that had no fire left to burn. But endings have a language if you're quiet enough to hear. They don't shout or beg, they simply disappear. So I learned to stop chasing what was already done. I learned that closure isn't lost, it's the way forward is won. I let things in without noise, without fight. I release them in silence. Sleep at night. I've seen men drag dead chapters across years of their lives. They kept reopening doors and called it trying to survive. But survival isn't holding what refuses to stay. It's knowing when the season's over and walking away. I let things end and I don't look back. What's finished stays finished and my hands stay slack. I don't need to understand everything to know it's complete. Some truths reveal themselves only when you retreat. I don't argue with endings, I don't beg for one more round. I respect the moment it ends and I set it down. I let things end and the air gets clear. The weight I carry loosens and I walk lighter here. Endings make space for order, they clean what was tight. They return you to yourself when the timing is right. I used to fear the silence after I thought it meant I failed. Now I know it's the sound of balance being restored, unveiled. I let things end, and that's my peace. I don't chase what's leaving, I increase. When I step into the next moment, I arrive complete, because I didn't drag the past under my feet. I let things end, and I stay home. Not because it's easy, but because it's control. I used to push against the water every time it pulled away. I thought strength was in resistance, in forcing things to stay. I exhausted myself in courage that never meant to bend. I was fighting every moment instead of learning where it went. So I loosened my grip slowly. I felt the rhythm of the sea. I stopped trying to command it, and it started carrying me. I don't fight the tide, I keep my balance inside. I let the world move how it moves, and I decide how I ride. I've seen men drown in control, trying to hold the shore. They refuse to let go of ground that wasn't there anymore. So I learned the art of floating, staying calm and wide, trusting the depth beneath me instead of fearing the tide. I don't fight the tide, because I know my way. I know when to stand still and when to navigate. The tide will always change. It doesn't ask my name. So I stopped taking movement as something to blame. I keep my breath steady, I keep my eyes clear. I let the wave pass through me without pulling me under fear. I don't fight the tide, I don't curse the flow. I save my strength for steering, not for saying no. When the waters rise at night and the shore feels far, I remind myself I'm not lost, I'm exactly where we are. The current teaches patience, it teaches when to release. It shows you that calm direction is stronger than brute force peace. I don't fight the tide, and I arrive in time, because I never tried to control what I couldn't impact. So if you see me drifting steady, without panic, without pride, no, I didn't surrender, I just learned how to ride. I don't fight the tide, and that's how I stay. Aware and moving without being swept away. The world leans hard sometimes, trying to test my ground. Every voice wants a reaction, every moment wants a sound. I've seen calm mistaken for weakness, I've seen patience called delay, but I learned that steady stillness is what doesn't blow away. So I slow my breath when it rises, I feel my feet, my spine. I don't let the outside decide what happens in my mind. I stay unmoved when the noise comes near. When urgency knocks loudly, I don't disappear. I've watched men get pulled apart by the smallest demand. They gave their piece to pressure and called it command. So I built my strength in silence, in nights that had no name. I learned how to stand without shifting when the world shook the frame. I stay unmoved, not rigid, not cold. I'm flexible in motion, but solid when I hold. The storm can pass around, The wind can try its best, but I'm anchored in something deeper than the need to impress. I don't argue with chaos, I don't wrestle the tide. I let things reveal themselves, and I decide. I stay unmoved and the moment clears, because stillness makes truth visible. When nothing interferes, the world may speed past me. It may laugh, it may doubt, but I know where I'm standing, and I know what I'm about. I've learned that calm, strength refined, it's discipline that breathes. It's choosing not to be dragged by what tries to seize. I stay unmoved and I stand in time. I don't chase the moment, I let it align. When everything finally settles, when the noise falls through, I'm still in the same position. I chose to be true. I stay unmoved, and that's my claim. Not because I'm stubborn, but because I'm trained. I don't reach back. I used to feel the pull behind me, like unfinished hands in the dark. Old names, old moments, trying to leave a mark. They whisper familiar stories, they promise comfort and ease. But I learned that what pulls you backward never wants you to be free. So I face the road ahead of me, even when it felt thin. I chose the unknown forward over the known that wore me in. I don't reach back, not in weakness, not in need. What's behind me had its time, and I move my feet. I've seen men return to endings just to feel something again. They reopen healed doors and called it making amends. But healing isn't revisiting what already closed the page. It's respecting the silence and honoring the change. I don't reach back because I know the cost. The past takes interest on everything you lost. I carry the lessons forward, not the weight, not the pain. I keep the wisdom and release the chain. The road ahead has courage, the road behind has nothing. It only repeats the echoes of what stopped becoming. So I walk with my eyes open, with my breath steady and slow. I don't need to see the past to know where I won't go. I don't reach back, and my hands and stay clean. I don't drag old shadows into what I mean. The future isn't loud, it doesn't pull my sleeve. It waits for me to arrive with what I believe. I don't reach back when the night feels long. I remind myself I'm already strong, because every step I take forward is a promise I keep to the man I'm becoming. In the silence I reap. I don't reach back, and I finally see that freedom is an escape. It's loyalty to me. I return to myself. I walk far from my own breathing, chasing things I didn't need. I've listened to too many voices and never learned to lead. The world is good at pulling at the edges of your name, until you barely recognize the shape you became. So I step back from the motion, from the noise, from the pull. I don't need to disappear, I just need to be full. I return to myself, not in anger, not in shame, but in quiet recognition of what remains the same. I sit where nothing else of me, where nothing needs to be proven. I let the layers fall away until the core is chosen. I've learned that losing yourself is often just forgetting to stop and listen to the voice that's been steady waiting. I return to myself because no one else can do it. I don't need a rescue, I already knew it. The calm I built in earlier days still lives inside my chest. It didn't leave when I got lost, it just waited, rest by rest. So I breathe until I'm home again, until my pulse is clear, and I remember who I was before the noise got near. I return to myself, and the ground responds. The weight I carry loosens, the tension's gone. I don't need to fix the world tonight, I don't need to decide, I just need to be aligned with the man inside. This is not retreat or failure, it's the strongest thing I do, to return to the place where I am true. I return to myself, and everything makes sense. Not because life is easier, but because I am present. And when I step back into the day with its questions and demand, used to give second chances like they were free and light. I believed that understanding could turn wrong into right. But I learned that repetition is not mercy, it's delay. Some people come back smiling to take the same things away. So I closed the door once, slowly, and I didn't turn around, because peace begins the moment you stop reopening the wound. I don't open twice. What I close is done. I learned that endings lose their power when you let them run. I've seen men trapped in cycles, calling it forgiveness. They kept reopening old rules and called it tenderness. But healing needs finality. It needs a line, a stop. Some doors must stay closed forever if you want the bleeding to drop. I don't open twice, not out of hate or pride, but because I respect the man I am becoming inside. When I let go clean. No echo, no return. I've paid too much in silence to watch the same lesson burn. I don't negotiate with the past. I don't reopen pain. The cost of reopening doors is always paid again. I don't open twice, and that's my rule. It took me years of breaking to finally be cool. The quiet after closing is heavy, but it's true. And I learned to carry that weight instead of carrying you. The ground still holds me. When nothing felt the same, I looked down for stability, and the ground still knew my name. The sky was full of questions, the future out of reach, but the ground beneath my feet never tried to teach. Just held me in the moment when the rest fell through. It reminded me of something old, something real and true. The ground still holds me when the noise gets loud, when the world forgets its balance and pulls me into the crowd. I've learned that strength is simple. It's standing where you are, not running toward higher ground, while the thing they needed most was already around. The ground still holds me. It doesn't ask for proof. It holds my weight without complaint and tells me that's enough. I stand on what I built slowly, on choices made alone, on days that felt like nothing but became bone. The earth remembers discipline. It responds to calm. It steadies me when nothing else can keep me warm. The ground still holds me, and that's why I don't fall. I don't need to rise above to stand tall. Laughter breaks like glass on stone. Questions hang but I don't bite. I learned long ago the loudest truths are the ones that don't survive the night. My hands are steady, my eyes are low. I pass the bread, I pour the wine. They think I'm quiet, they think I'm distant. They don't know I'm guarding mine. There are wars you never mention. There are names you never say. Something's right when you expose them. Some things live when locked away. So I sit with no words at the table. Let the noise run past my skin. I don't need to win the moment. I just need to hold myself within. The silence is not empty. It's heavy like a loaded gun. Every breath I don't release is a battle I already won. I see men drown in conversation, trying to prove they still exist. I chose the calm of observation. I chose the strength they always miss. My past is not for passing place. My pain is not for display. I keep my story folded tight, like a knife tucked safe away. They talk about the weather, money, time, about who left and who stayed. I listen like a closed door listens. Nothing in, nothing betrayed. No words at the table, but my mind is wide awake. Every silence builds a wall. Every pause is what I take. I've learned that presence speaks louder than anything I could say. So I sit here solid and breathing, while the moment drifts away. When the night is done and the chairs are empty, and the echoes finally fade, I rise with everything still intact. Nothing given, nothing free. Because power is not in the talking, and truth is not always told. Some men are built in the open, some are forged where it's cold. So if you see me sitting quietly, don't confuse it for retreat. I'm not lost in the silence, I'm standing on my feet. No words at the table, but I leave with more than I came, because silence kept my fire and God protected my name. The room is quiet, but it's never empty. There's a storm that learned how to sleep. I don't raise my voice, I don't explain. I let the silence carry the weight for me. Every step I take is measured, every breath is slow and clean. I've learned the art of standing still while the world tries to pull at me. They see the calm, they see the surface. They think the water's soft and warm, but they don't feel the pressure underneath. They don't hear the metal forming in the dark. I've been bent, but I've not broken. I've been tested, I've been tried. Pain was never my language, so I taught my heart to stay inside. There's steel beneath the calm, a quiet force that never shakes. I don't need to prove my power, I don't need to leave a trace. I carry fire in my chest, but I keep it under stone. What I build is done in silence. What I am alone. The nights were long, the roads were empty. No applause, no guiding signs. I learned to trust the sound of footsteps when they were only mine. I watched the world from behind my eyes. Let it pass, let it fade. Some men shout to feel alive. I stayed quiet and got stronger every day. The scars I have don't speak in words. They hum low, they hum deep, like old strings on a worn-out guitar. They only sound when I need to feel. I don't chase, I don't beg, I don't ask for a crown. I just stand where I am, let the noise fall down. There's steel beneath the calm, forging hours no one knew. In the space between odor and the breath, in the moments I stay true. I move slow, but I move sure. Every line is drawn inside. I don't wear my armor outside. It's built where I decide. So let the world keep talking. Let it guess, let it assume. I'm not made of what they see, I'm made of what I survive. And morning comes like it always does. No questions, no delay. I put my boots on the same way and carry yesterday. They ask me how I'm holding up. I smile, say I'm alright, but some truths are too heavy to bring into the light. There's a weight I don't share. I keep it under my skin, not because I'm afraid to fall, but because I know how to stand again. I learned early how to lift a low, how to bend and not complain, how to turn the ache into motion and the loss into a name. I've seen what happens when you open, when you lay it on the floor. The world steps back, the room goes quiet, and you feel smaller than before. So I built my strength in silence, brick by brick, night by night. No witness to the training, no one there to call it right. The load I carry shaped my shoulders, gave my walk a slower pace. Every mile taught me patience, every scar gave me a face. I don't speak it, I don't sell it, I don't wear it like a crown. Some men need to be heard, I just need to hold my ground. Oh no, there's a weight I don't share, and it keeps my balance true. If I gave it to the crowd, it would no longer be mine to move. I've learned the difference between lonely and being fully alone. One is empty, one is chosen. One is weak, the other grown. The nights are where it speaks to me, low and steady like a drum, reminding me of who I am, what I've already overcome. I don't ask for understanding, I don't ask to be seen. I just wake up, take another step, and keep my conscience clean. Because the weight I don't share is the weight that made me strong. It taught my hands what holding means. It taught my heart how to go on. So if you see me walking slowly, with my eyes a little down, no, I'm not carrying sorrow, I'm carrying my own ground. And when the day finally breaks me, if it ever dares to try, I'll set the load down in silence and rise without goodbye. There was a time I waited for footsteps, hoping they'd stop at my door. I listened for voices in the distance, but they never came anymore. The nights got longer than the answers. The days grew sharp and cold. So I stopped asking for direction and did what I was told. I learned to stand alone with no hand on my back, no promise in the distance, no safety in the past. I fell more times than I remember, but I learned how to ride slow. I stopped blaming the ground and started learning how to grow. When help didn't come, I adjusted. When love faded, I stayed. I turned silence into structure and lost into something I could shape. They say no man is an island, but they don't see the sea. They don't know the strength it takes to become what I had to be. I learned to stand alone, not out of pride or fear, but because waiting broke me and standing made it clear. Every step became a lesson, every mile a scar. I stopped measuring distance and started measuring who I am. I watched others lean on each other, and sometimes I wished I could, but the weight of my own survival taught me what nothing else would. So I built my balance in the quiet, I built my name in the dark. I learned to trust the rhythm of my own beating heart. I learned to stand alone, and the ground began to hold. What started as necessity turned into something solid and bold. Now, when the world starts shaking, when plans fall apart again, I don't look for someone to save me. I look inward and I stand. I'm not closed, I'm not broken, I just learned a different way. Some men find strength in numbers, I found mine in staying. So if you see me walking steady with no one by my side, no, this road was not given, it was built step by step inside. I learned to stand alone, and I don't need to explain, because the man I became was worth every silent pain. I don't wear steel on my shoulders, I don't hide behind a blade. What protects me is invisible, something I taught myself to make. When a world leans in too close, when a noise starts to press, I slow the war inside my chest and let the moment rest. Inhale like I'm gathering pieces, exhale like I'm letting them go. Each breath becomes a boundary, each pause becomes control. Armor made of breath, built where no one sees. Layers them crack from the way they held the storm in their fists. I learned to hold the gate. Every breath is a decision to stay, to not react, to stand inside the pressure without the need to strike back. The body listens to the calm, the mind follows the lead. What begins as simple breathing then becomes everything I need. Armor made of breath, flexible, not tight. It bends with every moment, but it never breaks in fight. I don't rush to fill the silence, I don't drown in every thought. I let the wave rise and fall until the battles fall. The past still knocks sometimes, the future still demands, but I meet them in the middle with open, steady hands. I count the air like hours, I measure time and calm. Each breath a small reminder that strength is staying warm. Armor made of bread, worn under skin and bone. No one knows I'm protected, but I'm never stood alone. When the night gets heavy and the walls feel too close, I build my shield again from the simplest thing I know. I don't need to be louder, I don't need to appear tough. I just breathe through the moment, and that is more than enough. Cause the strongest thing I own is not what I show or defend. It's the quiet space inside me where every breath begins. Armor made of breath, and I carry it with grace. Not to fight the world outside, but to keep my inner place. Armor made of bread, armor made of bread, armor made of bread. I felt the world pulling all directions, like it wanted me split in two. Every voice asking for reaction, every moment something to prove. But I learned to find the middle, not the safe, not the loud, the place where I can breathe steady even inside a crowd. I don't lean too far into anger, I don't disappear in doubt. I stand where my weight is balanced and let the rest burn out. I keep my center when the pressure tries to bend, when the noise demands an answer and the day won't end. I've seen men lose themselves chasing extremes. They burn their peace for intensity and call it dreams. So I train myself in stillness, in pause and breath and time. I learned that balance is power when the world is out of line. I keep my center, not by force but by choice. I don't need to dominate, I don't need a voice, calm and let the moment crack, because everything that's unstable reveals itself in motion, and everything that's solid survives the commotion. I keep my center, and it keeps me whole. It holds my direction, it guards my soul. I don't borrow balance from others, I don't need their ground. I stand on something eternal that cannot be moved around. And when the storm finally passes, when the noise falls thin, I'm still exactly where I started, unbroken within. I keep my center, and I always will, because the strongest position is standing still. Used to run after closing doors, as if speed could make them stay. I thought effort could rewrite what was already on its way. I confused desire with duty, I confused loss with blame. I kept reaching for what was leaving, and called it fighting the pain. But leaving has a direction, and it's not mine to stop. Some things go to teach you where to finally drop. So I stopped turning back, stopped asking why. I let the silence answer me as it passed me by. I don't chase what leads, I don't beg or follow the sound. What walks away makes its choice, and I stay where I'm grounded. I've seen men shrink themselves just to keep something near. They traded all their balance for a little less fear. So I learned to stand still when the goodbye appears. I let the space expand instead of filling it with tears. I don't chase what leaves, because chasing breaks the spine. It teaches you to abandon what should stay inside. I keep my dignity steady, I keep my breath calm. I let the moment finish without harm. If it was meant to stay, it wouldn't need a chase. What's real holds its ground and knows its place. I don't chase what leads, and the road feels clean. I don't carry echo of what could have been. When the night night closes behind me and the air turns still, I feel the strength returning to my will. I don't chase what leaves, and I walk ahead with open hand and a clear head, because what's meant to walk beside me will match my pace, and nothing real require that I lose my place. I don't chase what leaves, and that's how I grow. I let go with dignity, and I let it go.
I remain unavailable. I used to answer every call, as if silence was a crime. I thought being reachable meant I was doing fine. I opened every window, I left every door wide, and watched my peace disappear from the inside. So I changed the way I live, not out of spite or fear, but because everything sacred needs to be kept clear. I remain unavailable, not cold, not unkind. I just don't give everyone access to my mind. I've learned that constant presence turns meaning into dust. When you're always reachable, nothing's built on trust. So I choose when I appear, I choose when I reply. I let the unnecessary fade without a goodbye. I remain unavailable to chaos and demand, to noise that wants my reaction instead of my hand. I don't owe my attention to every sound or name. Some things want to consume you before they explain. I've seen men lose their direction, trying to be everywhere. They were needed by everyone, but never there. So I guard my energy like it's something rare, because once it's scattered, it's hard to repair. I remain unavailable. And my days feel clean. No one pulls me out of my cell, no one breaks my routine. When I show up whole, not drained, not thin, because I didn't spend my strength on what doesn't fit in. I've learned that access is earned, not requested, not assumed. What's real respects distance and waits in the room.
I remain unavailable, and that's my peace. Not isolation, not escape, just release. When the night settles quiet and the world steps back, I feel my life returning to its natural track. I remain unavailable, and I stand by that truth, because everything I protect finally grew.